Today's pregame show is brought to you by Z-Bart of Corpus Christi. Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. I visited with the Flower Bluff Hornets after their big win over Moody. Since then, the Hornets added another district win over the Carroll Tigers and hold the 4th place spot in District 29 5A outright. Back out in Flower Bluff, talking to head coach Ron Wycombe. And coach, first of all, let's talk about that ball game against the Moody Trojans. And I came out here and some of the things that we talked about beforehand that you guys needed to do to get that win, your guys did them and ended up turning into a win for you guys. Obviously, that's got to make you proud to see them do those things and to get the win. But talk to me a little bit about that and some of the things that you guys really did well in that ball game.
Well, I think the first thing is we played error-free, and we talk all the time about the importance of making routine plays, feeling the ground ball, throwing the ball to first base and that type of thing, and we did that. And I think but part of that came as a result of Bailey Jones pitching, making great pitches and kind of coaxing some pop flies and fly balls. And that obviously makes it a lot better and it's a little easier to field. But again, the guys just made some great plays and just did everything that we asked them to do, and I think that was the result.
And Coach, I don't know what it felt like in the dugout, but I'll tell you what it felt like to us. It just seemed like as the innings went on and the game stayed tied, the confidence level of your team, it just seemed to go up and up. Is that what it felt like to you as well, Coach?
It did. I think the fact that we passed up some opportunities to score when we had some runners on in scoring position. I think for myself, I might have been a little bit frustrated, but I tried not to project that to the players quite so much and just told them, and we tell them all the time, if you can stay close to the end, you have a chance, and that's basically where we were at.
And Coach, let's talk about the Veterans Memorial Eagles coming into this ball game, a team that they've back-to-back district come from behind wins, and they say good teams find ways to win. But I talked to Coach Yeager early on, and he felt like they were a team that was kind of trying to figure out where they fit in, and I think they've got a pretty good idea at this point. They're finding things, and that's what good teams do. But you guys at the same time, if you think about that win against Moody, finding different ways to win, and good teams do that. Tell me what you've seen, from Veterans Memorial, and what do you think is the key for you guys to getting the win?
Well, we got to continue to do the same thing. Obviously, throw strikes and get big outs, and keep the pressure on them. As a team, I mean, they're a great ball club, very, very well coached, and they've got exceptional athletes and baseball players, and so again, I think it kind of goes back to the idea of if you can hang around long enough and then just see what happens from there. But that's gonna continue to be our goal, no matter who we're playing.
Out here at Flower Bluff, talking with junior Bailey Jones, and Bailey getting a big win on last Tuesday night over the Moody Trojans. It was an extra inning affair, and first of all, Bailey, I want to talk to you about what was the mindset going into the game, and maybe the game plan going in as well.
Just coming in the game, we had a rough week the week before. We needed to get back in a winning streak, and it was a big game. Getting that win just means a lot. Just getting us back under the winning streak. Coming up against Carroll, we need to win that game too, and it'll put us back in the mix of playoffs.
Yeah, you guys kind of a middle of the pack team right now, and trying to stay there, and a good start with that big win, like you said, that was big for you guys. Now, let me ask you, Bailey. It seemed to me, and I talked a little bit, with Coach Wycombe about this, but it seemed to me as the innings went on and the game stayed tied, it just seemed like your teammates and the confidence, it just grew on your side. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir. Coach Wickham always makes the comment of whenever we make a big play or big moment, take the momentum and stay with it. And I felt like that's what we really did. As the game went on, we kept getting better and kept having the confidence as a team and kept making the plays.
And do you feel like that helped you on the mound as well? I mean, you were super efficient with the pitches, man. It seemed like you were, we were in like it seemed like that game went on forever, and it just felt like you could pitch all night long if you needed to. Do you feel like that confidence from your teammates also helped you out there on the mound?
Yes. Biggest thing, having the confidence. We had 0 errors. It's crazy to me. It's what got us the win. My team that's making the plays.
The Veterans Memorial Eagles have come from behind to win their last 3 ball games. I got a chance to talk with the Eagles after the first 2 victories, both of them big district pickups. Let's hear what the Eagles had to say.
Out of Veterans Memorial High School with head coach Lee Yeager. And coach, first of all, let's talk about last Tuesday and that win against the Carroll Tigers in a game, back to back come from behind district wins for you guys, and they say good teams find a way to win. Talk to me about that game.
Well, one of the things we preach to our guys is you want to play all 42 outs as hard as you can and really don't pay attention to the scoreboard. And it looks like that's just kind of sinking into them because we really don't worry about the score that much, and we just know we get 21 offensive outs, and we want to do the best we can with 21 offensive outs. And obviously, the game's not over, so that last out is made. And fortunately for us, we had 21 of those outs to play with. But we got our leadoff guy off. Our leadoff guy got grounded out in the 7th, so we really only had 2 outs in the 7th to do all that damage. But our guys didn't panic because they don't worry about the scoreboard, and they just worry about getting those 21 offensive outs. And so I think some of that's catching on to them, and they're not really worried about it, and they don't panic, and they realize we got some more outs to play with.
Coach, let's talk about, it was last week, I believe, that I was out here, and it was before those 2 ball games. And you kind of talked to me about, you said, we're still trying to find our way and trying to figure out where we fit in here. And is the picture getting a little bit clearer, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're still, we have a shortened roster still. We're not fully rostered up yet, but I see some things happening, with our guys, and they're starting to play together, and they're starting to pull together a little bit. So, I think they want to win. I think some of the individualist stuff kind of getting put to the side, and now we're just realizing, hey man, we're counting on everybody to try to win a ball game now, and that's a different atmosphere when you got guys trying to do certain things individually versus, hey, what can I do to help us win a ball game? And I've seen that in 2 games now.
And coach, you've got some guys like Carter Centerfit, obviously, very successful on the football field for you guys, and he's seen some success on the baseball field as well. But guys like Dalen Pena, who, man, they know how to win. It just seems like they're young men that know how to win. How much has that helped to have guys like that, senior leaders on this team?
It's amazing to watch those guys play, and Carter's going to get better as we keep playing. He's not even close to where he's going to be, in my opinion. I think he just keeps getting better every week, and obviously this is what Dalen does, and Dalen's a really good baseball player, and we're glad to have him on our team. But really, honestly, it's really those other guys. I mean, we had 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8 coming through for us too, but obviously, you got to maneuver our lineup. You're going to have to get Carter and Dalen out first, and those 2 guys are making it really tough on guys. Carter busts his butt down the line every ball he hits, so he puts a lot of pressure on the infielders, and Dalen can lose the ball in a heartbeat. So we got 2 good players on our team, and we're glad to have them.
And the defense seems to be coming along as well. And in that game against Moody in particular, I mean, Carter made a play out there in center field, just unbelievable. But also Jake Martinez over at second base. I mean, you guys got some really good defense behind some good pitching by Tanner Johnson. And just tell me a little bit about the defense and how that's really coming along for you guys and really helping in these ball games.
Yeah, our outfield play's been tremendous. We had a play against Ray that we made in right field that won the game for us, and then obviously Carter, you're not going to find a better high school play than that play he made. He ran almost 35 yards to go get that, and then even our freshman in left field made a really good play on a ball that was sinking on him. So our outfield play's been really good, and pitching has been pretty good as well. So we're just, we know, our guys know if they throw strikes, we got a chance, and that's what we're trying to teach them right now. Just get in there, compete, and attack the strike zone, and we got guys that can make plays behind you.
And Coach, let's talk a little bit about the Flower Bluff Hornets. Those guys coming in off of a big district win. They beat Moody in 10 innings, and kind of a middle of the pack team, so they're definitely trying to get as many wins as they can. So another team that Coach Wycombe has said, they're just trying to find different ways to win. And so tell me, what have you seen from those guys, and what's going to be key to get the win over them?
Well, it looks like they're just playing the game, and they're not worried about who they're playing. And I know in the past, probably the last 5 or 6 years, they've done really good against Moody. They've had some big wins against Moody in the past. So, obviously they got something on them that maybe we need to learn about. But, they're dangerous. And when you don't care about who you're playing and you just play the game, you're dangerous. So we're not going to take them lightly at all. And they've got some pitchers that can throw strikes, and they've got a little defense behind them, and they've got a few guys in the lineup that are dangerous. If we're not careful, we can go over there and get beat. So we're going to try to play as hard as we can and see what happens.
Here at Veterans Memorial High School, talking with seniors Dalen Pena and Carter Centerfit. And guys, let's talk about a couple of back-to-back district wins, big wins for you guys, and come from behind wins. First against the Moody Trojans, and then on Tuesday night against the Carroll Tigers. And let's talk first with Dalen. Dalen, tell me where that mentality comes from. That we're never out of a ball game. That never give up mentality. Where does that come from?
Like I said, as a team, we all just go in every game and focus on playing the game the right way, all 42 outs. And Jaeger's preached since I was a freshman, no matter what the score is, whether we're up 15-0 or we're down 15-0, just compete and play the game the right way, and at the end, you'll get what you want.
And would you agree with that, Carter? What do you have to say about that? Where does that mentality come from for you?
Yeah, the same thing. That's just what Coach Yeager preaches to us. It's not really necessarily about playing the opponent, just playing the game the right way, and that involves playing all 42 outs.
And guys, let's talk about something that we joke about on the broadcast all the time, Dalen, and my broadcast partner Justin Perales, who got to work with you a little bit over the summer. He said that you told him you were going to do some pitching this year, and he said he didn't believe you. And then we've seen you, and you've kind of taken over that closer role. And tell me, is that something that you like to do? Do you like to pitch?
I do. Just growing up, I've always just wanted to compete. I've always been that guy to want the ball in my hand at an important situation, and where if it was, bases loaded, 2 outs, I always want to be in the box. So just growing up, I've always just wanted to compete and be that guy. So taking that role, it feels good.
And Carter, tell me, what kind of confidence do you guys have, obviously, when this young man is on the mound for you?
Yeah, we have all kind of, any of our dudes on the mound, we have confidence. We know our defense is good, and we can make plays. So we know Dalen has a good curveball, he can strike dudes out. So.
And speaking of defense, we got it. Since I got you here, man, we got to talk about that play in center field last Tuesday night against Moody. I mean, that was phenomenal, man. You just don't see that kind of thing at the high school level all that often. Tell me about that. Tell me about that catch, man.
So I was shaded to the right, and this dude hit a oppo gapper, and he hit it pretty hard. I was like, I don't know, I'll run as fast as I can, and halfway there, I was like, I can probably catch this ball, and it was just like kind of a reaction thing. I just dove for it. I was like, oh wow, I caught this. It was crazy.
And Dalen, you were on the mound. What was your reaction after you saw that play?
I didn't even know what to say, to be honest. It was just like, did he really just do that? It was definitely the best play I've ever seen growing up. That had to be the top 10 for sure at ESPN. If they see that, no matter what, that's top 5.
And guys, let's talk about defense and how important it's been, because you guys, it wasn't just that play in that ball game. I mean, you guys had some plays that were made behind both pitchers, behind Tanner Johnson and also behind you too, Dalen, when you came in to throw. How important has it been to get that defense going and to play good defense, especially in these games where you've had to make a comeback? Dalen?
Coach Yeager, like I've said, he's preached to Dan and I, just coming out to practice every day, just wanting to be here and taking in and out with a purpose, and taking, when we're on the field, taking BP and outfielders or making plays to left and right. And it's something we do at practice, so it becomes an easier routine when we get to the game. So, just like I said, it's to prepare, and what Coach Yeager's taught us my whole 4 years I've been here.
Good evening, high school baseball fans, and welcome out to Cabinets Field. Jake Vasquez back and feeling better and ready to go to start this week off. Kicking it off on a Monday night out here at Cabinets Field, District 29 5A action between the Veterans Memorial Eagles and the Flower Bluff Hornets. I have so much fun when I go out and do those pregame shows with these kids and getting to talk to them about these games. And you saw the Flower Bluff Hornets talking, and Bailey Jones talking about how important it was that they, get that win over Carroll, and they did. And Bailey Jones back out on the mound tonight. He got that big win over Moody last Tuesday, and he's back out on the mound today for the Flower Bluff Hornets. And it's definitely going to be a big part of this night for them. And also talking to the Veterans Memorial Eagles, and when I went out to talk to them, they had 2 come from behind wins, and they added another one on Saturday against the Laredo United Longhorns. So 3 in a row for the Veterans Memorial Eagles. And I talked real quick with Coach Yeager as he was coming up to give the starting lineup to the press box, and I asked him how many more gray hairs he has after 3 back to back come from behind wins, and we kind of got like a little giggle, and we joked about that a little bit. But like I said in the pregame show to both of those coaches, good teams find ways to win. And so both of these teams, have had a really good week last week. For the Flower Bluff Hornets, wins over Moody and then over Carroll. And for the Eagles, they had 3 back-to-back big wins for them. 2 of them were actually district wins over Carroll and Moody. And then, like I said, on Saturday, that win over the Laredo United Longhorns. And I want to apologize that we weren't able to make it out to that ball game. I got a little stomach bug or something that happened on Saturday, and it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. So I missed a good one, and I wish I'd have been here. But glad that the Eagles got it done. And tonight for the Eagles, we get our first chance, or really our first look at Jose Acuna. He was supposed to be the opening day starter for the Eagles, and got injured that evening. And he's thrown, I believe, 2/3 of an inning. He's made an appearance in a couple of ball games, so they've gotten him out there a little bit. But this is his first start, so a big game for Jose Acuna and the Eagles. This is going to be his first start for the left-hander. And on that note, let's go ahead and get you the starting lineups for both of these teams. Let's start with the visiting team, the Flower Bluff Hornets. The Hornets are 12-7-1 overall, 4-3 in district play, sitting alone in the 4th place spot in 29 5A. And let's get you their starting lineup. So for the Hornets, leading things off will be the shortstop, number 1, Justin Arredondo. Batting second, the third baseman, number 21, Josh Groff. Batting third, the catcher, number 20, Nash Villegas. In the cleanup spot, center fielder, number 15, Michael Mendiola. Batting fifth and on the mound, number 3, Bailey Jones. Batting sixth for the Hornets, first baseman, number 29, Marcos Marroquin. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 9, Diego Delgado. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 4, Adam Sheehan. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 23, Cade Dowd. Dowd will bat for the second baseman, number 12, Chris Farah. And that is the starting lineup for the visiting team, the Flower Bluff Hornets. And now the home team lineup. Veterans Memorial Eagles, they are 16-4-1 overall, 5-1 in district play, tied with the Ray Texans at 5-1 in District 29 5A. And the Eagles, this is how they'll send them up. Batting first is going to be the first baseman, the center fielder, number 3, Carter Centerfit. Batting second will be the right fielder, number 11, Nick Reyes. Batting third will be the first baseman, number 13, Dalen Peña. In the cleanup spot, left fielder, number 7, Xavier Perez. Batting fifth will be the catcher, the shortstop, number 2, Jake Robbie. Number's a little backwards on me here. Batting sixth will be the third baseman, number 5, Tanner Johnson. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 1, Jake Martinez. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 24, Ben Royal. Royal will bat for the pitcher, number 26, Jose Acuna. And batting ninth for the Eagles will be the catcher, number 6, Alejandro Guerrero. So that is the starting lineup for the home team, the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Eagles are wearing their red jerseys with the blue and white trim, white pants, blue caps with the red bill. And the Flower Bluff Hornets are wearing their maroon jerseys with white trim, gray pants for the visiting Hornets. And looks like the umpires are going to be meeting here at home plate. And while they do that, we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll bring you the national anthem and first pitch. You guys don't go anywhere. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Autotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Johnny Luna with Auto Nation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. Auto Nation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid. Finishing up starting lineups here. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. We'll let them finish starting lineups, and then we'll pause for a second and bring you the national anthem.
Shortstop number 2, Jake Robbie. Batting 6th, third baseman number 5, Tanner Johnson. Batting 7th, playing second base number 1, Jake Martinez. Batting 8th, designated hitter number 26, Ben Royal. Royal will be batting for the pitcher, number 9, Jose Acuna. And batting 9th, catcher number 6, Alejandro Guerrero. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field. The rest of your Veterans Memorial Eagles.
Students and fans of the proper etiquette during flag ceremonies. The United States flag is a symbol of our great country, and accordingly, all of us should should honor that symbol by standing, placing our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your hats. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the national anthem is played.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts.
3, 2, 1, 0.
It's game time.
Lift off.
So sit back and enjoy the ride right here on Blast Vision.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call for you, flying solo tonight. And I've got a good one for you. The Veterans Memorial Eagles hosting the Flower Bluff Hornets. Our first chance to see Jose Acuna on the mound for the Eagles. Big left-hander, hard-throwing left-hander. And he did pitch in a couple of ball games, some relief work. But I don't have any stats on the young man coming into this ball game. You know, this is his first official start. To get you the defensive alignment around Acuna in the outfield, left to right, Perez, center fit, and Reyes. Peña at first, Martinez at second, Robbie is shortstop, Johnson at third, and Guerrero behind the dish. So Jose Acuna on the mound. Top of the order due up here in the top of the first for the Flower Bluff Hornets as we are about to get underway. So a couple of big ball games on Thursday as well. Rudy Trevino will be in town, and he will be on Blast Vision 2, our first YouTube broadcast on Blast Vision 2. So Rudy will be in town for that, and he's going to have the Ray Texans at Gregory Portland, a big district matchup right there for those two ball clubs. A couple of ball clubs playing some really good baseball, and speaking of these two ball clubs coming into this ball game, both had a really good week last week. So here we go, and digging in is Justin Arredondo, and Jose Acuna delivers the first pitch low for ball one. So officially underway. Our start time is 6:58. One 0 pitch misses outside. 2-0. Acuna from the windup, and the 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. 2-1. Three and one. Three balls and a strike on the Hornet shortstop. 3-1 pitch is going to miss up for ball four. So a leadoff walk. And Arredondo at first base for the Hornet third baseman, Josh Graff. Graff, another right-hander against the left-hander Acuna. So now Acuna from the stretch. Arredondo gets his lead.
And the first pitch showing bunt. Lays it down, third base side, fielded by Johnson over to first base, and it's in time. So good job there by Graff. Gets down the sacrifice bunt and gets Arredondo into scoring position with one out.
Catcher, number 20, Nash Villegas.
It's going to bring up the Hornet catcher, number 20, Nash Villegas. Cunha comes set. Swing and a miss. Big swing there by Villegas. Junior catcher for the Hornets, batting .276 coming into this ball game, 16 for 58, 3 doubles, 1 home run, and 11 runs driven in. I believe that's a team high, and he looks at ball 1. Has Arredondo over there at second base. Cunha gonna give him a look. Comes the pitch, and it's gonna miss up. 2-1. Lights already on here at Cabinets Field as it's been overcast all day. Driving over to the ballpark. It's a little bit chilly, but I noticed the clouds was the first thing. So the lights are on. Not too windy, but the wind blowing from right to left. Two-one pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-2. So the count goes even on Villegas. One down, Arredondo with the lead at second. Acuna gives him a look, gonna step off. Wants to go over the signs again with his sophomore catcher, A.G. Guerrero. Leans in, got the sign he wants. 2-2 pitch, here it comes, swing and a miss. So he will retire Villegas for out number 2. It's going to bring up center fielder Michael Mendiola.
Next plate, number 15, Michael Mendiola.
Swing and a miss. Mendiola, a senior, batting .302 coming into this ball game, 16 for 53. 1 double, 3 runs driven in. Cunha with a quick peek over to second base. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Cunha steps off, and now he wants to talk things over with his catcher. So quick break in the action. Just a reminder, you can find our full schedule 361hsblast.com under the Blast Vision tab. We'll be back in action tomorrow at Whataburger Field, King and Moody, and then double barrel action on Thursday. Both of our channels will be going live on Thursday. I'll get you that in a second. 0-2 pitch coming up, swing and a miss for out number 3. So for the Hornets, no runs, hits, or errors. 1 man left on base, top of the order, due up for the Eagles when we come back. Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. We are in the bottom of the first inning, no score. Eagles will send up top of the order Centerfit, Reyes, and Peña. Bailey Jones on the mound for the Hornets. I'll get you some numbers on him here in just a sec. Defense behind him in the outfield left to right, Delgado, Mendiola, and Sheehan. Marroquin at first, Farah at second, Arredondo the shortstop, Graf at third, and Villegas behind the plate. So Bailey Jones and they don't have him down for any wins and losses on their Max Preps account, but so no wins, no losses for Jones. 16 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.68 ERA, 8 strikeouts, and he delivers the first pitch to center field in there for a strike. Strike 2. So 0-2 count. Let's get you some numbers on center fit here. That pitch is going to be driven into center field, going to get down in front of Mendiola for a base hit. Coming in center fit, batting .299, 20 for 67, make that 21. And he has scored 18 runs as well. Nick Reyes is the next batter. So Reyes will dig in. First pitch fouled back. Nick Reyes batting .415, 27 for 65, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 15 runs driven in. And Bailey Jones missing outside with the pitch, 1-1 the count. Bottom of the first, no score. Center fit the runner at second base, no outs here for Nick Reyes. And that 1-1 pitch chopped over to the first base side, going to be fielded by Marroquin, the first baseman. And he'll take it himself, but Reyes does the job, gets Carter center fit over to second base with 1 out. So runner in scoring position for the Eagles, Dalen Peña to the plate. Dalen coming in batting .412, 21 for 51, 8 doubles, 2 home runs, 19 runs driven in. He scored a team high 29 runs for the Eagles. Pitch on the way, and that one is grounded sharply to the third baseman, Graf. Graf goes off the glove. They're going to wave center fit, and he will score. Throw comes into second base. So a hot shot over to the third baseman, Groff, and a base hit and an RBI for Dalen Pena. 1-0 Eagle lead.
Next at plate number 7, Xavier Pettis.
Xavier Bettis to the plate. Runner on the move. Throw down to second base is off the glove. And Pena's going to try for third. Throw to third base is not in time. Actually gets away from the third baseman. Pena's going to head home. And here comes the throw. Close play, and no, not going to get him. So Pena wiped out at the plate. Scores all the way from first base. And the Hornets, who had talked about coming into this ball game how they had played error-free baseball, kind of throwing it away there, or throwing it around rather, and that's going to draw a visit from Coach Wycombe. Want to know the count on Bettis. Pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. One and two the count on Xavier Bettis, and that pitch is going to be lifted into shallow center field. Going to get down for a base hit, just kind of poked it out there. And a base hit for Bettis. That'll keep the line moving for the Eagles. Jake Robbie to the plate. We've talked about it a bunch of times, Justin and I. Don't got to hit it hard, just got to hit it where they ain't. Pick off to first, not in time. Jake Robbie coming in batting .293, 12 for 41, couple of doubles, couple of triples, couple of home runs for the young man as well. That one lifted high over into left field towards the line, Delgado, and he'll make the grab, out number 2. So 2 down, Bettis at first, Tanner Johnson to the plate.
Number 5, Tanner Johnson.
Tanner digs in from the left side against the right-hander Jones. Pitch on the way, fouled straight back. Johnson coming in, hitting .367, 18 for 49, 1 double, 1 triple, 12 runs driven in. Bettis the runner over at first base. Jones going to give him a look. Comes set at the belt. Comes the 0-1 pitch, and that one's going to miss up. 1-1. Comes a 1-1 pitch, and that one is going to be lifted left side, going back. Delgado, and he'll squeeze it for out number 3. But for the Eagles, scoring 2 runs on 3 hits, there were 2 errors and 1 man left on base. Our score, 2-0 Eagles after 1 inning of play. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Cabinets Field, 29 5A action for you. Veterans Memorial Eagles and the Flower Bluff Hornets. This is not the only game, though, going on tonight. Let's get you some other games that are going on. We've got Miller at Calhoun and Sinton at Rockport Fulton tonight. Both of those are district ball games as well. So we'll see if we can check in and find some scores for those ball games here in just a bit. This ball game, 2-0 Eagles as we head to the top of the second inning, rather. 5-6-7 due up for the Hornets. Jones, Marroquin, and Delgado. Jose Acuna on the mound for the Eagles. Bailey Jones, the Hornet pitcher, will lead things off. Looks at ball 1 from Acuna. And that pitch is going to be fouled off. Look out over there. Marroquin in the on-deck circle. Jones, the junior, coming in batting .444. 8 for 18. 1 double, 1 triple, 1 home run. 9 runs driven in. And he fouls off that 1-1 pitch. So 1-2 the count. Acuna, the hard-throwing left-hander, shakes off one side. And that pitch is going to be popped up right side of the infield. Second baseman Martinez able to corral it. 1 away.
Number 29, Marcos Marroquin.
So 1 down, base is empty. First baseman Marcos Marroquin to the plate. Swing and a miss at the first offering. Marroquin, a junior, coming in batting .160. 4 for 25. Swing and miss. Swing and a miss, rather. At that 0-1 pitch, 0-2 the count. From the windup, 0-2 pitch, misses up, 1-2. Strike 3 called. They will retire Marroquin for out number 2.
Back over number 9.
Diego Delgado will dig in for the Hornets. A senior batting .286, 16 for 56. 6 doubles for the young man, 10 runs driven in, and looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swings at the high heat right there. 1-2. Swing and a miss. So for the Hornets, they go in order. No runs, hits, or errors. No one left on base. 2-0 Eagles. They'll send up Martinez, Royo, and Guerrero when we come back. Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Bottom of the second inning we go. Eagles with a 2-0 lead, looking to extend that. They'll send up 7, 8, 9 in the order. Martinez, Royo, and Guerrero. It's going to be second baseman Jake Martinez leading things off against Bailey Jones and the Flower Bluff Hornets. A District 29 5A ball game right here for you. Monday night action from Cabinets Field. And let's get some numbers on Jake Martinez as he steps in here. Martinez, a junior, batting .431, 22 for 51, 6 doubles, 1 home run, 13 runs driven in.
Leading off for the Eagles, second baseman number 1, Jake Martinez.
So Martinez will dig in. Jones from the windup. First pitch on the way. There's a strike. A 1 pitch popped up. Right side. First baseman Marroquin. And actually it looks like we got a new first baseman. That was number 25, Hensick. So Hensick taking over at first base and trying to make the catch there, but it's going to drop, so an 0-2 count. Strike 3 called, hitting the outside corner. And Martinez will go down looking for out number 1. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Ben Royal. Starts him off with a strike. Strike two. Last time we saw Jones, he was very efficient with the pitch count, mostly because he threw a lot of strikes, doing the same thing here early in this ball game. Way ahead of Royal, 0-2 count. Pitch on the way, 1-2. Missed with the breaking pitch right there. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 down, base is empty. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Swing and a miss. 2-way. So back-to-back strikeouts for Jones. Faced the 9-hole hitter, Alejandro Guerrero. Guerrero comes in batting .250. And he looks at strike one. 9 for 36. Couple of doubles, 7 runs driven in. A 1 pitch misses low. 1-1. Jones takes a deep breath from the windup, and the breaking pitch misses up. 2-1 to count. Guerrero, the 9-hole hitter for the Eagles. He is their catcher. 2-1 pitch misses outside. 3-1 the count. There's a strike, full count. So full count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and Jones strikes out the side. So for the Eagles, no runs, hits, or errors, no one left on base. Still 2-0 Veterans Memorial after 2 complete. And the Hornets will send up Sheehan, Dowd, and Arredondo when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Staple Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the third inning here at Cabinets Field. Jake Vasquez with the call, flying solo tonight. Justin Perales, he'll join me tomorrow over at Whataburger Field for another big 29-5A matchup between the King Mustangs and the Moody Trojans. This one, Veterans Memorial Eagles hosting Flower Bluff, and the Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Got their big left-hander on the mound for them, Jose Acuna, his first start of the season. Doing pretty good so far. He will face 8, 9, and 1 in the Hornet order. Sheehan, Dowd, and then back to the top of the order with Arredondo. So Sheehan, the 8-hole hitter, will get his first look at Acuna. And first pitch is going to miss outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Acuna, definitely a young man that the Eagles want to get going. Would love to have him for the second half of action. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Pitch is going to miss in the turf. 2-1. Got a chance to talk to Jose Acuna last week at practice. Asked him how he was feeling. Said he was feeling pretty good. 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Back out of play. 2-2. So I took that answer to indicate that we might see him soon, and here he is. Two pitch, swing and a miss. 1 away.
Next up, for the Hornets, number 23, Cade Dowd.
Designated hitter Cade Dowd to the plate. Dowd batting for the second baseman, Farah. Acuna starts him off with a strike. Dowd, a junior, coming in batting 207. Swings and misses. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Acuna. 2 away. Back to the top of the order.
Number 1, Justin Arredondo.
Justin Arredondo to the plate. Arredondo drew a walk his first time up. No official at bat. So he'll face Acuna for the second time. Starts him off with a strike. One pitch misses outside. 1-1. Don't forget, hit us up on the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to give you a shout out on the air. 1-1 pitch misses up and in. Got Arredondo spinning out there. Three and one. So got a chance to meet this young man, Justin Arredondo. Talk to me about the importance of good defense for the Hornets. And that pitch is going to miss low, so he walks once again. So a 2-out walk. Josh Groff to the plate.
Third baseman, Josh Graff.
Groff laid down a nice sac bunt his first time up, so also no official at bat for the young man. Pick off to first base, not in time. Arredondo back in standing. Dalen Pena over there holding the runner. Acuna now from the stretch, comes set at the chest. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be popped up right side, going back is Martinez, the second baseman, and he will make the grab for out number 3. So for the Hornets, no runs, no hits, no errors. One man left on base. 2-0 Eagles. Eagles will come to bat when we come back. Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. 2-0 Eagles here as we head to the bottom of the third. Top of the order due up for the Eagles, center fit Reyes and Peña. Just a reminder, get our full schedule, 361hsblast.com under the Blast Vision tab. We'll be back in action tomorrow, 6:30, our pregame show. We'll have our conversation with Coach Barrera and Coach Curiel and a couple of players from each of those teams as King takes on Moody from Whataburger Field. 7 p.m. first pitch, 6:30 pregame show. And then on Thursday, both Blast Vision 1 and 2 will be live streaming. Rudy Trevino will be in town. I'll get you that schedule here in just a second. Carter Centerfit with a base hit his first time up. Fouls off the first pitch he sees from Jones. So on Thursday, Rudy will be live from Portland as the Ray Texans take on the Gregory Portland Wildcats. 6:30 pregame show for that one, 7 p.m. first pitch. 0-1 is going to be fouled off. Slicing going to get out of play. 0-2. Then we'll be live right here on Blast Vision as well on Thursday evening. We'll have East at Moody right here from Cabinets Field. 5:45 pregame show, 6 p.m. first pitch in that ball game. And that pitch is going to miss up. 1-2 the count on center fit. Want to give a shout out to Frank Cepeda hitting us up on the chat, watching from Victoria, Texas. And I do remember you, young man. I got to talk to him. Cepeda, as that pitch is going to be hit over to Groff. Groff over to first. In time, they just do retire center fit, who can really hustle up the line. You heard Coach Yeager in the pregame show. If you got to see that pregame show, you heard him talking about how Carter Centerfit hustles down the line every time he hits the baseball, and that, because of his speed, puts a lot of pressure on the defense, but Groff able to get him right there on a nice throw. 5-3 on the putout. If I remember correctly, Mr. Cepeda said that he listened all the time when we did our audio feed. First pitch swinging, that one's going to be popped up into left field. Delgado is there. He'll make the grab to retire Reyes for out number 2. So we appreciate you, Mr. Cepeda. I know he has a buddy that watches all the time as well, so we appreciate you both from Victoria, Texas, and it was good to talk with you guys. I want to say we've talked to those two gentlemen in years past as well, every time we're in Victoria. So 2 down here in the bottom of the third. First pitch swinging for Peña, and he pops that one up. First base side, but it's going to get out of play. 0-1 count. Hornet faithful did not like the call there. Home plate umpire said he missed with that pitch. So a 1-1 count on Pena. One and two. Jones from the windup. I don't know how Pena got a piece of that, but he did, and he stays alive. We'll do it again at 1 and 2. Jones from the windup. 1-2 pitch on the way. Just missing inside. 2 and 2. Full count. That pitch is going to miss low and outside. So a 2-out walk. Pena at first base. Xavier Bettis to the plate.
Number 7, left fielder, Xavier Bettis.
Throw to first base, not in time. Bettis 1 for 1 in the ball game. Singled his first time up. Batting here with Pena at first base, and keeping an eye on Pena as Dalen scoring all the way from first base. Last time he singled, so keeping a close eye on him. And there he goes. Get him in the rundown here. Chasing him back to first, and the throw is made to Bailey, and Jones will tag him out for out number 3. So for the Eagles, no runs, hits, or errors, no one left on base. 2-0 Veterans Memorial after 3 complete. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
.361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. We are in the top of the 4th inning. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. And looks like new pitcher on the mound for the Eagles, so that'll be it for Acuna as Pena comes in to pitch. And looks like we got some defensive changes as well. Let me get those to you as we go through it here. Looks like Xavier Bettis will place first base, so we must have a new left fielder, and we do. That is going to be number 12, Moya. Let's see if we have any other defensive changes here. Looks like that might be it. So new pitcher is Dalen Pena. Xavier Perez, the new first baseman, and I believe that is Larry Moya, number 12. Actually, no, that is Luke Moya. So Luke Moya out in left field for the Eagles. Due up for the Hornets, Villegas, Mendiola, and Jones, 3, 4, and 5 in the Hornet order. And they will face Dalen Pena. Let's get you the final line for Jose Acuna. 3 innings pitched, no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. So Jose Acuna, he can win the ball game. He cannot lose. And Dalen Pena will take over here. I'll get you some numbers on Pena. First pitch, gonna miss outside for ball 1. And that 1-0 pitch fouled off. 1-1. Dalen, 19 1/3 innings pitched. 1 start for the young man, but he is 3-0 in relief work. That first pitch grounded over to Martinez at second. The throw to first is in time. 1 away. So 1 down for center fielder Michael Mendiola.
Next plate, center fielder number 15, Michael Mendiola.
Dalen, a 2.90 ERA, 9 runs, 8 earned on 19 hits, 14 walks, and 22 strikeouts. Ground ball to the third baseman. Johnson going to get under the glove for a base hit. First base hit of the ball game for the Hornets. So runner at first base with 1 out for the Hornet pitcher, Bailey Jones.
Number 3, Bailey Jones.
Jones popped up in the infield his first time up, so 0 for 1 in the ball game. Mendiola with the lead over at first base. Pena's going to give him a look. And that pitch is going to miss low and gets away from Guerrero right there. He tries with the backhand to get that one and goes under the glove. Unable to pick it. Mendiola at second base. Pitch on the way, ground ball to the shortstop, Robbie. Robbie with the throw over to first, nice and easy, 2 away.
Number 29, first baseman, Marcos Martin.
And the next batter will be number 25, Jace Hensick.
Number 25, Jace Hensick.
So Hensick, who came in defensively, this will be his first at bat, and Pena misses with the first pitch. 1-0 the count. There's a strike. 1-1. Two and 1 the count. Pitch is going to miss outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Hensick, a senior first baseman. Benya has the sign. Here comes the pitch. And strike on the outside corner, 3-2. So full count. And Hensick going to call timeout. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Mendiola the runner at second base. Hornets trailing 2-0 here in the top of the 4th. Pitch on the way, fouled off, first base side out of play. We'll do it again at 3-2. Strike 3 called. So for the Hornets, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on. Bettis, Robbie, and Johnson due up for the Eagles when we come back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. 29 5A action on a Monday night for you from Cabinets Field. Veterans Memorial Eagles hosting the Flower Bluff Hornets, and the Eagles with a 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Eagles. Bettis, Robbie, and Johnson. Bailey Jones back out on the mound for the Hornets. This will be his 4th inning of work. We have him officially, yes, I said that, officially at 40 pitches. They call out the pitch counts here, so I've been pretty good with the pitch count, though. I will say, not too shabby. So Bettis, who was batting when Benya was picked off, will get another chance here. Looks at ball 1. Singled his first time up. There's a strike. 1-1. 2-1 to count. That is now the first baseman. Took over at first base defensively when Benya came in to pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two pitch, grounded to the third baseman, Graf. Graf over to first base. Nice pick over there by Hensick. One away. Jake Robbie to the plate. Jake flew out to left his first time up. 0 for 1. Swings and misses at the first offering. Ball and a strike. Jones delivers inside, 2-1. Shout out to Moody Magic 81 checking in on the chat. Two-one pitch popped up, right side. Sheehan coming in, and actually it's going to be Mendiola, the center fielder, who will make the grab, as that one was slicing towards center. Sheehan, the right fielder, was there, as was Farah, the second baseman, but it's Mendiola who makes the grab, 2 away.
Third baseman, number 5, Tanner Johnson.
Tanner Johnson will dig in. Shout out to Mama Bear. Delia Dovalina checking in. First pitch swinging. There's a base hit right there. So a 2-out single for Tanner Johnson. That'll keep the line moving. Jake Martinez to the plate.
Next to the plate, number 1, second baseman, Jake Martinez.
Runner on the move. The first pitch swinging. Lifts one into shallow center field. Going to get down in front of Mendiola. In fact, gets behind him. They're going to hold the runner Johnson at third base, as Delgado was right there backing him up. So great job by Delgado. Saved a run right there. So first and third with 2 outs. Another base hit for the Eagles. Ben Royo to the plate. Runner on the move, and that one is going to be lifted into left field. Slicing. Foul. Just foul. Saw Ben Royo with the dramatics. A walk-off home run over at the Gregory Portland tournament. This one would not have been that, but would have been pretty big for the Eagles and busted this game open for them. But can't keep it fair. So 0-1 to count. There's a strike, 0-2. If Ben Royo's mom is watching, just want you to know I have not forgotten about you. We're gonna get you that clip. So 0-2 count. Junior catcher Nash Villegas wanted to have a chat with his pitcher Bailey Jones. Runners at the corners for the Eagles. 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Just missing, maybe up with that pitch. 1-2. Hornet fans did not like it. They were very vocal the other night on Tuesday night as well. 1-2 pitch. Foul tipped into the mid of Villegas. He shows the baseball. That one probably got a piece of his hand right there, but he makes the grab, and a big out right there for Bailey Jones and the Flower Bluff Hornets, as the Eagles leave them stranded at first and third. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on. Our score is 2-0 Eagles after 4 complete. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez here with the call. 2-0 Eagles after 4 innings of play. Hornets coming to bat. 7, 8, 9 due up. Delgado, Sheehan, and Dowd. Dalen Pena back out on the mound. This will be his second inning of work in relief. Jose Acuna got the start. And I imagine that the young man was probably on a pitch count, his first start of the season. Did a great job for the Eagles and gave way to Pena, who has done a lot of relief work here for the Eagles this season. We talked about it in the pregame show, if you got a chance to see that. If you didn't, we'll post those pregame shows up here on the YouTube channel so that you can get a chance to see them. But we talked to Pena about moving in to the kind of the closer's role here. Misses up with the first pitch to Delgado. And misses outside with that pitch, 2-0. So we got a chance to talk to him, kind of joked about him being in that pitching role. So be sure to check out that pregame show. 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Delgado 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strikeout victim his first time up and takes pitch over his head. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Full count. Fouled off. We'll do it again at 3-2. Strike 3 called. He's been consistent with that outside corner, has the home plate umpire. And Delgado will go down looking for out number 1. So 1 down, base is empty. Adam Sheehan to the plate. First pitch swinging. And a chopper over to Johnson at third. Throw over to first is in time. 2 away. Cade Dowd to the plate. And fouls off the first pitch from Pena. 0-1 the count. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Bailey Jones so far has done a great job on the mound for the Hornets, giving them the opportunity to stay in this ball game, keeping it close, giving his team a chance. And that pitch is going to catch Dowd on the foot. And he will head over to first base, hit by a pitch.
Shortstop number 1, Justin Arredondo.
So Justin Arredondo to the plate. Top of the order for the Hornets. Arredondo has walked twice. No official at bat in the ball game. 2 walks. One issued by Acuna, one by Peña. And first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dowd with the lead over at first base. Bettis holds him on. Ball and a strike. Had a question on the chat. Let me go back to it here. Magic 81 asking if anybody had clocked Acuna. I didn't see anyone out here with a gun. But the young man was throwing hard. Pitch in the turf. 2-1. As I mentioned, I'm sure he was on a pitch count. Probably reached that pitch count, and they pulled him after 3. 2-1 in there for strike 2. So 2-2 the count. Two pitch, swung on and missed. So for the Hornets, no runs, hits, or errors. 1 man left on base. Guerrero, center fit, and Reyes due up for the Eagles when we come back. Last Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez here, flying solo tonight. Good ball game here at Cabinets Field. 2-0 Eagles as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 9-1-2 due up for the Eagles. Guerrero, center fit, and Reyes. Bailey Jones back out on the mound. This will be his 5th inning of work. We have him officially at 55 pitches. Very efficient, just as he was the last time we saw him against Moody. Swing and a miss at the first offering. A.G. Guerrero, the catcher for the Eagles at the plate. Fouled off the pitch. 0-2. A.G. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Missing outside. 1-2. One-two pitch in the turf. 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again at 2-2. Full count. We'll be back in the booth tomorrow at another 29 5A ball game for you guys. The King Mustangs and the Moody Trojans from Whataburger Field. 3-2 pitch, grounded but foul. So we'll do it again at 3-2. That game scheduled for a 6 p.m. start. 5:30, our pregame show will go live, and at 6 p.m. we'll have baseball for you. Another pitch fouled off. Guerrero staying alive. Trying to win the battle here with Bailey Jones. Strike 3 called, and it's Jones who wins the battle. For Jones, his 5th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the order for the Eagles. Carter Centerfit at the plate. First pitch is fouled off. Carter 1 for 2. Singled and scored his first time up. Grounded out to third base in his last at bat. Grounded to third baseman Groff. Nice grab right there, and the throw over to first base is in time. 2 away.
Number 11, right fielder Nick Reyes.
Nick Reyes to the plate for the Eagles. Nick 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. First pitch swinging, and that one's going to get down for a base hit just inside the line. Sheehan gets there. The throw goes to second base. Throw is not in time. Made it close, did Sheehan. Had to go a long way to get that one as it bounced just inside the line. He played it in foul territory. And the throw to second base made it close. But a double for Reyes. Dalen Peña to the plate.
Step up play down for the Eagles. Number 13, Dalen Peña.
So Peña to the plate. Dalen is 1 for 1. Singled and scored. Walked his last time up. And Jones starts him with a strike. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be lifted high. Going back, Mendiola way back to the warning track, and he makes the grab for out number 3. So Peña gives it a ride, but Mendiola able to track it down for out number 3. So for the Eagles, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. 2-0 Eagles after 5 innings of play. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision Live from Cabinets Field.
Johnny Luna with AutoNation Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, and Buick, inviting everyone into the dealership to take a look at the inventory, including brand new 2021 models. But wait, there's more. AutoNation also has the biggest selection of pre-owned cars in town. Free window tint with purchase of any vehicle when you mention you heard this ad on Blast Vision Live. Come and get sold and rolled.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Top of the 6th inning we go. 2-0 Eagles. Due up for the Hornets. 2, 3, 4 in the order. Groff, Villegas, and Mendiola. Thank you guys for joining us on a Monday night. Pena delivers the first pitch in there for a strike. One and one to count. Outside corner, 1 and 2. One-two pitch misses outside. That'll even up the count at 2 and 2. Groff 0 for 1 in the ball game. Full count. Sack bunt his first time up. Popped up in the infield in his second at bat, so 0 for 1. That pitch is going to miss outside, so a leadoff walk.
Next up, the catcher, number 20, Nash Villegas.
Nash Villegas to the plate. Villegas 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Still looking for his first base hit of the ball game. And Pena delivers the first pitch, going to be fouled off. 0 and 1. Pena misses inside. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Strike 3 called. So Villegas will be retired for out number 1.
Next up, center fielder number 15, Michael Mendiola.
Michael Mendiola to the plate. Mendiola with the only base hit of the ball game for the Hornets. Singled in his last at bat. It was against Pena. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Pena starts him off with a strike. Another pickoff move to first. Groff hits the turf. Bettis holds him on over there. 0-1 count, one down here in the top of the sixth. Ground ball to the left fielder, Tanner Johnson. What a play over there. Can he get enough on the throw? No, it's going to be an infield single. But Johnson diving towards the line, makes the grab. But Mendiola flying down the line to first. So first and second with one out for the pitcher, Bailey Jones. First pitch gets away from the catcher, Guerrero. So now the tying runs both in scoring position with one out here in the top of the sixth. Mendiola at second, Graff at third. Infield in for the Eagles, and that pitch misses low and outside. 2-0 the count. Bailey Jones 0 for 2 in the ball game. Pop up and a ground out. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Two-one pitch, grounded but foul. Third base side, 2-2. Mendiola at second, Graff at third. Jones, big opportunity here to help himself and his team out. 2-2 pitch, line to the second baseman, and the throw is over to second where Robbie is covering. Mendiola is going to get doubled up over at second base. So the Eagles getting in a jam and out of it with some good defense right there. Martinez to Robbie for 6 on the putout and a double play to end the inning for the Flower Bluff Hornets. No runs on one hit. There were no errors and one man left on base. Still 2-0 Eagles as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
When I think of Snowball, I think of the hot Corpus summers of my childhood and trips to the original Snowball located at 3830 Baldwin. And now, Snowball 2 has taken that Corpus Christi staple to the south side. Located at 7114 Saratoga, they're your one-stop shop for your favorite snacks. Frito pies, hot Cheetos and cheese, hot dogs, pickles, candy apples, and ice cream. And of course, those amazing snowballs you remember from back when you were a kid.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of quality meats for your next barbecue. Known for their Angus beef fajitas, smoked sausages, and new authentic family recipe, Ponle brand spices. Like us on Facebook and never miss our weekly specials. We're located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. But coming soon, our new location at 7418 South Staple Street is set to open in early 2022. Stable Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call. Bottom of the sixth inning we go. Bailey Jones back out on the mound. 69 pitches for the young man through the first 5 innings. He will face 4, 5, and 6 in the Eagle order. Bettis, Robbie, and Johnson. 2-0 Eagles. Hornets have not had a lot of chances, but they have had some chances. But good defense and good pitching has gotten the Eagles out of those innings. But the same can be said for the Flower Bluff Hornets, as Bailey Jones has done a great job on the mound once again. Back-to-back outings that we've seen the young man, and he's done a great job once again. First pitch swinging, and that one is going to be grounded sharply but foul. Third base side. Groff with the sliding grab in foul territory. But it is a foul ball. That pitch is going to be lifted into center field, going back. Mendiola still going back, and it's going to get over his head. One hops the wall. In at second base is Bettis. That ball just kept carrying. Did not look like it was going to go that far, but just kept carrying. And a leadoff double for Xavier Bettis. Jake Robbie to the plate. First pitch to Robbie misses up. Jake 0 for 2 in the ball game. Fouls off the 1-0 pitch, 1-1. Up and out, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. That one is going to be lifted right side, going back. Sheehan over to his right. He'll make the grab, tagging his Bettis. The throw comes in, and it's going to be cut off. So Bettis will get to third base on the fly out by Jake Robbie. Tanner Johnson to the plate.
Next up, play for your Eagles, number 5, Tanner Johnson.
Infield in for the Hornets as the Eagles trying to extend this 2-0 lead. And the first pitch from Jones is going to miss up. 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch is going to miss up. 2-0. Shout out to Cindy Moreno, just made it into the stadium, rushed over here after she got out of work so that we could have a post-game show. So shout out for our QC in the building. And always trying to do what she can to make sure that you guys get the best show possible. And we always want to do post-game. That 2-0 pitch is fouled off, 2-1 the count. 2-1 pitch, again fouled off. Third base side going to get out of play as well. So 2-2. Johnson 1 for 2 in the ball game. Singled in his last at bat. Fouls off another pitch. We'll do it again at 2-2. That was the 80th pitch for Bailey Jones. And that one is going to be lifted into center field. Probably a run. The catch is dropped. Mendiola goes in and out of the glove. In to score is Perez. But at first base on the air is Johnson, and Mendiola perhaps thinking about the throw. Takes his eye off the baseball. And that's going to be a run, but more importantly, Johnson safe at first base.
Number 1, Jake Martinez.
Jake Martinez to the plate. First pitch to Martinez, misses for ball 1. Looks like we'll have a pinch runner for Johnson over at first base. Gonna be number 30. See if I have a number 30 on the lineup card. Sure I do. Number 30 is, no, I do not have a number 30. So, unless that was 20. It was actually 20. So it's number 20, Jordan Glover. One 0 pitch is hit into right field. Sheehan is there, 2 away.
Now, center plate number 23, Nick Guerrero.
Nick Guerrero will come in to pinch hit for Ben Royal. Jones starts him off with a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So 0-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Eagle lead. Glover, the runner over at first base. He's on the move, and the throw down to second base is not in time. Gets into center field. And Glover on his way to third. Call at the plate was a ball. Now Glover at third base. One-two pitch is going to miss for ball 2. So 2-2 the count. On the pinch hitter, Nick Guerrero. Full count. Strike 3 called. So Guerrero will go down looking for out number 3. But for the Eagles, 1 run on 1 hit. There were 2 errors. 1 man left on base. Hensick, Delgado, and Sheehan do up for the Hornets. Our score, 3-0 Eagles after 6 complete. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.
The Hornets
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Come by and see us at 4313 South Staples in Ottotown. We'd like to wish all of the local teams the best of luck this season from your friends at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the 7th we go. Last chance for the Hornets. They're trailing 3-0 here in this one. Dalen Pena back out on the mound for the Eagles. And this will be his 4th inning of work in relief of starter Jose Acuña. Due up for the Hornets, 6, 7, 8 in the order. Hensick, Delgado, and Sheehan. Shout out to Mr. Larry Hagan hitting us up on the chat. Appreciate you watching, sir. Marcos Marroquin back in the ball game, and he will bat. Has one at bat, a strikeout. And he looks at ball 1, 1-0 the count. So Marroquin, his first time facing Pena. 1-0 pitch, ground ball to the shortstop, Robbie. Strong throw over to first in time, one away. Diego Delgado to the plate. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to be driven into center field, and Robbie able to get to it, but not in time to make the throw, so a single for Delgado. Sheehan to the plate. First pitch to Sheehan, gonna miss outside for ball 1. That pitch is going to be driven out to center field, going back center fit, and he is under it, 2 away. So 2 down, Delgado at first base, and a pinch hitter. Judah Lewis will dig in. Swing and a miss. That pitch is going to miss outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. And the Hornets down to their last strike here in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And that is the ball game for the Hornets here in the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on. 3-0 our final. The Eagles get the win. Acuna and Peña combined for the shutout. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, as I mentioned, we do have a post-game show coming back for you guys, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Our post-game show coming up. We'll talk with Coach Yeager and our player of the game. So you guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field. Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. And this is our post-game show brought to you by Z-Bart. And I have Coach Yeager with me. You can see him over there by the Carroll Tiger logo. Coach, that logo look familiar?
No, it looks totally different, man. Totally different. It was better back when I was there. No, I'm kidding.
Coach, first of all, as always, congratulations on the win. Like I mentioned to you at practice, you guys just finding different ways to get it done. This one, still a tight ball game. I mean, it was only 2-0 all the way until you scratched another one in the bottom of the 6th. But just tell me, you guys find, like I said before, finding different ways to get it done, and how important has it been to do that?
Yeah, I mean, of course, like we said 100 times, man, how good this district is. And that's a prime example right there. That guy that threw tonight he could probably beat just about anybody in the district. He had a really good curveball, and he located his fastball really well. And we got on him a little early, and then he settled down and was really good the rest of the way. So, I mean, just winning every game you can in district is good. And, we just keep pace. That's what we're trying to do, just keep pace and hope we can have a big game down later on.
And, Coach, let's talk about our player of the game, Dalen Peña. The young man drives in what was really the only run that you needed, and then he comes in. I figured that, with Acuna, this being his first start, he'd probably be on a bit of a pitch count, and I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's kind of what I figured. And so Dalen comes in and pitches in relief, but he does what he does so well all the time. You guys are always, that's kind of your MO, super aggressive on the base paths, and he's one of those guys that just kind of makes things happen. And he scored that second run there in the bottom of the 1st inning, just using his legs. Just talk to me about that young man and kind of about your aggressiveness on the base paths.
Yeah, I mean, we always say if you're aggressive, then you can be aggressive. If you're not aggressive, you can't be aggressive. So if you don't have that mindset, you can't be aggressive in a game. So we have an aggressive mindset, so we can always pull that out when we need it. But sometimes you live and die by that aggressiveness. And he did a good thing for us early in the game, and we caught him slipping, and I think they got wise to it the second time around. But that's what Dalen does. He puts pressure on people, and he's just a baseball player, man. He understands when he can do those things, and then he understands when he can't. So he's exactly what we preach. It's exactly what we want out of our players, and the guy's just a complete competitor, and that's all you can ask for a player.
And last thing, Coach, real quick, because I know you guys got to get rolling here. Just tell me about the effort you got from Jose. This is his first start of the season, and just talk to me a little bit about the effort, what you saw from that young man tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we held him at about. We told him to go about 80%. We're going to give him about 40 pitches tonight. We're just trying to work him back in the mix. And I thought he looked really good. I thought he was around the strike zone for most of the night. At one point I think he had 4 or 5 strikeouts in a row, and I thought he did a really good job of pounding the strike zone. That's really the key for him. If he'll get ahead of hitters, I think he's got good enough stuff to get him out. But when he gets behind a little bit, that causes him a little stress, and he's going to have to really work on getting ahead. But when he did, he was really good tonight. I don't know what that velo was, but it looked pretty firm tonight. So hopefully he's back to where he belongs.
Yeah, someone asked on the chat if anyone was clocking him, and I didn't see anyone, but he looked. That was what I said on the air. I said it looked pretty fast from up here.
Yeah.
And I know he can go harder than that. You said it. You guys asked him to go about 80%, and I know he's a guy that you guys definitely want to get back in the mix, especially for the second half.
Without a doubt, if we get him back going again, we got a really good shot. And we were just piecing things together up until this point. So hopefully we can get him going, and we don't have any setbacks, and hopefully he can be himself and give us a chance to go win a few more games.
As always, Coach, thank you so much for talking with us. I think Dalen's getting some running in, so I don't think we're going to get to talk to him, but he was our player of the game. And again, Coach, as always, like I said, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. Congratulations again on the win. We'll see you guys real soon.
Thank you, man. We really appreciate all you do for our guys, man. Thanks a lot.
Head coach Lee Yeager. The Veterans Memorial Eagles get the win tonight. Let me give you some final totals on this ball game. For the Flower Bluff Hornets, no runs on 3 hits. They committed 4 errors. For the Eagles, 3 runs on 7 hits. They committed no errors. The win goes to Jose Acuna, his first of the season. 3 innings pitched, no runs, no hits, 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. And the loss goes to Bailey Jones. 6 innings pitched for the young man, 3 runs, 1 earned on 7 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. So let's get you some final records also, or new records for both of these ball clubs. For the Flower Bluff Hornets, they dropped to 12-8-1 overall, 4-4 in district play. And for the Eagles, they are now 17-4-1 overall, 6-1 in district play, and that is going to do it. The Eagles, let's see who they have next. The Eagles will have Victoria West. They will be in Victoria, facing the Victoria West Warriors on Thursday night, and the Flower Bluff Hornets. They will be back in action not until Monday, or I'm sorry, they will be in action on Friday, also against Victoria West. So Victoria West will face both of these teams coming up next. And that will be Friday, April the 9th is when the Hornets will face the West Warriors. So the Hornets will go almost a week and a half, all the way until April the 9th before they will be back in action again. We will be back in action tomorrow night. We will be live from Whataburger Field. 6:30 will be our pregame show for King at Moody, and 7 p.m. first pitch in that ball game tomorrow. And actually, I want to say, let me double check the schedule. I want to say that might actually be a 6 p.m. First pitch. Let me double check that real quick. Yes, it is. Actually, it's a 6 p.m. first pitch from Whataburger Field. So I'm going to have to change that on our schedule. So 6 p.m. first pitch. So we'll start our pregame tomorrow at 5:30. 6 p.m. first pitch from Whataburger Field. King at Moody. 6 p.m. first pitch in that ball game. I'll make the change on our schedule on 361hsblast.com under the Blast Vision tab. I want to thank everybody who hit us up in the chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Jake Vasquez signing out. Blast Vision live from Cabinets Field.